Mike Wang just leaked major news that's gonna change how we play NBA 2K24 forever. And with everybody and their mother posting fake news for views, I wanted to wait till we heard from the source himself. So if you appreciate real information, drop a like and drop a sub with notifications on, because I promise if I drop a news video, it's only gonna be information from 2K themselves. Now we have a lot of news to cover, so sit back, relax, and let's start with this 2K TV interview where LD2K interviews Mike Wang himself.
What are some things that they give you as feedback that you take to the drawing board and kind of the team and say, okay, how can we tweak this? Or is it basically based off community feedback directly from these sessions, or are you looking at stuff and you're like, oh, this is good, they like this stuff, we gotta kind of improve this stuff or tweak this stuff based on some of that feedback?
Yeah, it's pretty much all over the board. Like, we focus on gameplay for this event, and they come in with very fresh perspectives on 23, right? So they've been on it all year long, so their brains there, they're still using like kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23 to try to be successful. So they come in trying to do those things right away, and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so long. Like, some of the things that they thought they'd be complaining about, like, oh yeah, we fixed that, 3 months ago. And so it's helpful for us to just be reassured that some of those things are gone. And now they gotta look for new exploits to beat people with.
Go break the game. That's what I tell them. Go break the game and be honest with Mike. Don't just come in here and tell them things you like, find things you don't like.
So Mike Wang himself confirms that they've removed a lot of exploits from NBA 2K23 so they won't be in NBA 2K24. Now this by itself would just sound like a PR move. You know what I mean? It kind of sounds like, oh, we made NBA 2K24 better than NBA 2K23, so go buy it. But what really makes that interview interesting and gives it a lot more credibility is when you pair it with Mike Wang's future tweet. That is someone doing a quick drop dunk animation with the words RIP written all over the picture. You heard it here first. Quick drop dunks are removed in NBA 2K24. Let me know in the comments, are y'all excited about this or you mad about this? I'm not gonna lie, if you're mad about it, you're probably just a rim runner who rim runs all 22 points. Trust me, quick drops getting removed is a great thing for the game. We shouldn't be able to dunk from the free throw line, and we'll finally be able to see if quick drops was really the problem or if the badge limitless takeoff was actually the problem. And I'm not gonna lie, Mike, if it turns out that limitless takeoff is still a problem, we're gonna need a hot fix a month into the game. Now that was just scratching the surface of all the new news we got. Next up on the list, we have important news about the rec center. A supposedly leaked screenshot of NBA 2K24's rec center came out. It is extremely blurry, but from what you can tell in the picture, it looks almost identical to NBA 2K23's rec center. And of course, people are upset about this because, once again, the biggest complaint about NBA 2K24, or the biggest concern I should say, is that it's going to be a copy and paste NBA 2K23. And from that blurred out screenshot, the only thing that looks any type of different is the scoreboard on the bottom left. It looks like a new scoreboard design. Now I could get into why getting mad about this is stupid, but Double H kind of encapsulated it perfectly, so let me show y'all his tweet. Double H said, no way people are saying rec is copy and paste after seeing one blurry screenshot from 2K TV. The second line I love and fully believe on any type of 2K news you hear: be patient and make your observations and opinions when the game drops. I feel like the 2K community is too eager to pounce on the fact that the game is going to be bad. I don't know why. We're all supposed to be hoping that the game is good, but whenever some negative news about 2K comes out, everyone's like, oh, it's over. The game sucks. Everyone go home. The game is trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it a chance. He goes on to say the two things y'all been asking for is a no squads mode and more rec locations. Both are things you wouldn't be able to tell off of one screenshot. The rec court they showed could have easily been a placeholder or just the default court. First of all, that's what I believe. I honestly believe that that rec thing that they showed is just a testing center because it'd be too hard to load in everything else. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm wrong and it's the exact same rec center design, I'm fine with that. I'm honestly fine with the design being the same, but I hope they changed one of three things. The two things that Henry mentioned, with the having a no squads mode, meaning you can't go in with 5 in the rec center, which would mean that there'd be a rec center where you could go in with a full team, there'd be a rec center where you can only go in with randoms, and then there'd be team pro. You know what I'm saying? 3 different modes. The second, like Double A said, is more rec locations. Like, maybe this is the default court, and then there's other rec centers in different locations that have different color schemes, different designs. And honestly, more important than any of that to me is being able to wear your own clothes in the rec center. That might not seem like a big deal, but in 2K15 it was a big deal for a reason, and that was because when you unlocked mascots, you could use use your mascots in the rec center. Imagine yourself as Benny the Bull cooking people in normal park clothes in the rec center, because that's what 2K15 was, and it was hilarious and it was so fun. And if your squad is a bunch of grinders like mine, you could literally load into the rec center with 5 mascots, just absolutely flexing on people and dogging them by 50 while wearing your favorite mascots. I shouldn't have to say how much content that is, but more importantly, how much fun you would have wearing your own clothes and your own rewards in the rec center. Assuming the rewards are rare and good, which is a whole different complaint that 2K needs to fix, but hopefully they get it right this year, even though seasons are confirmed. So next, as y'all know, 2K invited a lot of creators to test out their gameplay early, and the creators that went didn't really have that many positive things to say about the game.
All the info you got so far from 2K24 was either W or L. No, I played the game, so I'm already knowing what it's going to be. What you think it's going to be?
In all honesty, from what I've heard, I think it's going to be almost the same game with just a couple additions. Nothing too crazy. Am I right or am I wrong?
It's the exact same.
Exact same. See, I be knowing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this shit is sliding scale for real, bro. I be knowing.
Oh yeah, chat, if I didn't know, I played 2K24, bro. Well, what they made me play on 2K24 was, bro, it felt like a regular game. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's the same thing. And guess what? I'm going to buy it. You know what I'm saying? 2K come out the same thing over and over again.
Over and over again.
I'm gonna buy it. They ain't let me play my part though.
Oh, Mike Wang, bro, I say, bro, the community don't like adrenaline, bro. Adrenaline, bro, they don't like this, bro. It limits the motherfucking real creators.
And of course, after all these clips surfaced, the 2K community does what it does and freaked out. It's gonna be the same game as NBA 2K23. It's bad. Y'all was going wild in them comment sections, basically writing off the game before we even had a chance to test it at all. LD2K comes back in the mix and dropped a comment under a tweet that said Dave Omigo played NBA 2K24 early and said it's the exact same game, and LD said talk soon with a kissing emoji. Hold on, LD, you getting a little too freaky for me, bro. It's cool though, y'all. He has a wife, all right? He's cool. And something I thought was funny under LD's comment is Joey saying we can talk now though with the little simp emojis, and LD said I like my job, Joey. We can't be doing that. But that is LD2K basically standing on his own 2 feet and being like, yeah, okay, we'll see if it's the same game. We'll talk soon, y'all. We'll talk when the game drops. And if y'all don't know, LD has a reputation of being the most trusted person that works for 2K for the community, meaning he's always looking out for us. So if we're gonna trust anybody about their opinion on the game, I'm personally trusting LD. I'm gonna have high hopes for this game, and if it gets disappointed, it gets disappointed. And I also want to clarify that if NBA 2K24 turns out to be the greatest 2K of all time, it's not the creators' fault that went to the event. They played one quick play game, so of course it's gonna feel the same. They didn't really get to test the game like it's being advertised. It's more of a promotional event. So if NBA 2K24 is goated, I don't want y'all going to Duke and be like, oh, you said it was the same, or Davo, you said it was the same. Bro, it probably felt the same. It's one quick play game. Imagine you just load up NBA 2K23 on September 4th for the first time and you played one quick play game. Would you know about 6'9"s? Would you know about all the cheesy dribble moves? Would you know about the spin back? You know what I'm saying? Would you know about quick drops off one? You wouldn't, bro, because you wouldn't test that. It's one quick play game. In other news, NBA 2K24 released in-game screenshots of people like Victor Wembanyama, Josh Giddey, but they stopped drenching the players in sweat and actually tried to improve the lighting and the contrast in these screenshots, which is an improvement to say the least. And last but not least, I just want to go over a quick summary of everything that we know about NBA 2K24. So first off, seasons are confirmed in the game. When this came out, I was a little bummed out too, I'm not gonna lie. But I didn't completely write off NBA 2K24 as a trash game, because what is something that always changes every single year with 2K? That's right, the rep system. It might not be a good change every year, but it always changes every single year. For example, between NBA 2K22 and NBA 2K23, y'all might be like, no, it was seasons, it was the exact same thing. You're wrong, because the way to hit Legend in NBA 2K22 was that you had to hit level 44 times, and then you'd hit Legend. The way to hit Legend in NBA 2K23 was 100,000 points in a bunch of ridiculous quests. Now, that would have been a good thing if the Legend reward was good. Obviously, the Legend reward was terrible. It was a car, everyone hated it. It was not worth 100,000 points. I myself even got to 73,000 points and stopped playing because it was so bad. But my point is that the rep system will change for 2K24. However small the change is, it will change. So I am still holding out hope that there are seasons that will either be free or paid for. I'm not sure. There's rumors going around for both. I personally believe they'll be free. And then there will be a rep system. My hope is the rookie to legend grind or something similar to it. If they want to put like rookie to GOAT or something like that, just to make it a little different. But it needs to be an overarching legend grind for two reasons. One, it'll be harder for the grinders, and two, it'll be better for the casual players. Now you may be wondering, why would that be better for the casual players? We got jobs, we got lives, we got stuff to do, we can't play a video game all day. That's exactly why it'd be better for you. With seasons, if you don't hit your desired level, it resets and you have to start all over the next time you're back on the game. My casual players, you could speak for me on this. How discouraging is it when you load up 2K and you was a level 26 and then you load up again and you're a level 1 again? Do you really want to grind out to level 26? I know you don't. Now with the overarching legend grind, you start from rookie. Let's say you get to All-Star 2 and the time a season goes by, you would still be All-Star 2 when you get back. And for the grinders, you're going to be Superstar 1 in a month or Superstar 2. Y'all know how they be. Y'all know how I be. I just be sitting in here and playing the game because that's what I do for y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's my job. So the rep grind being longer and harder, pause, major pause, my bad, I didn't think it would come out like that. But you know what I'm saying, is better for everybody, alright? It's genuinely better for casuals and it's better for the sweats. So hopefully they have a season grind and a legend grind that is overarching. The season grind gives you smaller rewards that aren't that important but could help you on your other grind, like XP tokens, clothes, stuff like that. Maybe some vehicles if you want. Then the rookie to legend gives you gameplay rewards, the extra badges, stuff like that. Stuff that you can earn over time and it's completely fine, and it gives you a gameplay advantage. Those are the good rewards. Anyways, y'all, that is all the NBA 2K24 news you need to know as of today. If you want legit news consistently, drop a like, drop a sub with notifications on. I'm gonna start dropping news as we get closer to NBA 2K24, and it's only gonna be news from 2K themselves, so you know it's 100% legit and I'm not clickbaiting y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, keep grinding.
Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling.